What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Spinner Awesomeness, and tonight I will be simulating the 1 and 2 Buffalo Bills versus the. Hold up, this is looking a bit wonky. There we go. That should be a bit better. Yeah, we're gonna be simulating the 1 and 2 Buffalo Bills versus the 3 and 0 Baltimore Ravens game. This is gonna be the Sunday Night Football game, so yeah. If you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. And yeah, we're gonna be upgrading some guys and looking at their rankings, and then we're gonna jump right into the action. So let's do this. Alrighty. It doesn't look like the Bills need any upgrades, so we're gonna jump right over to the Ravens. It doesn't look like the Ravens needing upgrades. All right. So the Bills are the number 2 offensive league, and the Ravens are the number 7 offensive league. Defensively, the Bills are the number 26 defensive league, and the Ravens are the number 31 defensive league. Interesting. All right. Play season game. Let's do this. Let me know in the chat or in the comments down below who you got winning this game. I'm gonna go with the Ravens got the win here. That's my prediction.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it... Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2nd and 6. Jackson options out left, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The Ravens at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Jackson going to run, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Running left, it's Henry. He tried to bounce it outside, but that going nowhere from the start. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From midfield now, here's Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Throwing is Allen on third. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So now on fourth down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
We'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Draw play. This is Henry. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Jackson options out left, and maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play, close things down inside.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Off the option, here's Henry. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again for the 2-yard line. Jackson gonna run, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the 1st drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 11 catches, 114 yards, and a score.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy. And that's exactly where he...
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow and safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? And right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Powering his way forward. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They run over center with Mitchell. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Jackson's going to keep it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. I'm looking down from our booth. You can tell this crowd wants him to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it. And he's weighing that through his head right now. Actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team enough to go for it right here? I think he's going to reward the crowd and do it.
And if he doesn't get it, they have to go the full length of the field. And we'll see. Tucker's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. James Cook running back out now. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Third and 5. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And they'll begin by running the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Davis will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Touchdown, Bills! Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, giving 14.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Henry out of the pistol. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a pickup of 6.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but was 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen hitting Samuel on the slant. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll line up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Ravens will take over. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Now Jackson on second down. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Allen. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Samuel is someone who you have to account for on every play because he can make catches, as he did there, or he can carry the ball out of the backfield. An explosive playmaker who can do a lot of damage with the ball in his hands.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Now 2nd and 9. Allen now looks to throw. This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Makes it a 9-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Yards on the punt with no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Jackson completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. And this is Cook with the grab. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now here come the Ravens. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Jordan Stout now. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A final shot before half for Allen. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. There's Sam Martin now, as he'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On second down, here's the option. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. It's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Second and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Jackson. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Bills getting set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen. Open man is Samuel. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And complete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. We're just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen has taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Allen, incomplete, right side to Cook. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Operating from the gun, Allen, and Davis has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. In motion left, Flowers. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A first down carry for Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Two things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Try the option on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Jackson gonna run. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessfully.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Bills goal line stand is going to get him the football back. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week, but the defenses practice these situations too.
And just look at it this way, the 2 owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boys, my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen. Going right back to Knox, and Jackson to get a completion. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Option play. Here's Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. To throw, it's Allen. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. On the gain of 3 on the play. Now they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens taking the field. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Off the option, here's Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 3rd and 6. Jackson. And he is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 43, here's a second down and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Henry up the middle. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now 2nd and 3. Jackson, options out left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting him today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the option, here's Henry. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but just show them a lot of different looks. And they did that in the first half, you know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Manabike, his 2nd sack of the night.
Remember throughout my career as a defensive coach, they always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. Coleman has it here right side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. They'll start with the option. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing is Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, Jackson will keep it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5. Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead, put it on him, and score a touchdown.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. Finding room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. From from the 48-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Allen going to throw. And that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Allen. And this is Cook with the grab. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Allen. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Allen to throw once more. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Keon Coleman. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Ravens offense back out there. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for Baltimore, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Alright, Josh Allen went 32 for 45 with 270 passing yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception, and his longest pass of the day was from 19 yards. Lamar Jackson went 18 for 26 with 199 passing yards, a touchdown, and no interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 28 yards. No rushing touchdowns. Keon Coleman had 6 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 16 yards. Curtis Samuel had 9 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 19 yards. And Nelson Aguilar had 5 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown, and his longest pass of the day was from 28 yards. BAL Collins only allowed a sack. Osiris Torrance allowed a sack, and Patrick Macari allowed a sack. So there's only like 3 sacks the entire game. Wow. Justin Madubuike had 2 sacks, and Greg Rousseau had a sack. For kicking, Justin Tucker made 4 field goals, but he missed the other. But his longest field goal was from 47 yards. And Tyler Bass only missed 1 field goal. For punting, Sam Martin had 7 punts for 274 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 44 yards. And Jordan Stout had 4 punts for 167 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 49 yards. For kick returns, KJ Hamler had 5 returns for 135 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 32 yards. Deontay Hardy had 2 returns for 45 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 23 yards. And Rashawn Bateman only had 1 return for 2 yards. For punt returns, KJ Hamler had 3 returns for 18 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 8 yards. And Deontay Hardy had 4 returns for a yard, and his longest return of the day was for a yard. And that's pretty much all the stats from this game as the Baltimore Ravens defeat the Buffalo Bills 26-14 on Sunday Night Football. That was a pretty fun game, to be honest with you. But the Ravens pulled away with the win, and they're now 4-0 on the season. Meanwhile, the Bills fall to 1-3. So a rough start to the season for the Bills, but a really good start to the season for the Ravens. Deadrin Senat will be getting the upgrade. He's going to be a 67. Justin Madubuike is going to be a 93 overall, and David Ojabo will be in 72 overall. All right. Pretty decent upgrades for the Ravens tonight. And now we're gonna jump right over to the Bills. Okay. looks like the Bills got some upgrades as well. Alright. Curtis Samuel is going to be an 81 overall. 81 overall. And Cole Bishop will be in 75 overall. And now which game will I be simulating next? Looks like the next game that I will be simulating next, ooh, that's gonna be a pretty good game. The Tennessee Titans versus the Miami Dolphins. They both are 2-1 on the season. And yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. So that is pretty much where I'm gonna leave it off for tonight. If you guys made it to this video, make sure you guys smash that like button and hit that subscribe button down below as well. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, so we're on the road to 300 subscribers rather. I probably said that wrong in my other video, but whatever. But yeah, feel free to reach out to other people. Let them know about this channel. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. And as always, stay awesome.